just in the nick of time. 3 days later, the entire falls collapsed thousands of feet into the fjord below.
Thanks, Ron, for bringing us some fantastic films. Right then, it's about time for the last record attempt of the series. We're here next to the Record Breakers studio in a kind of holding area for the hundreds of people who are taking part. Now, the musical instruments might give you a bit of a clue here. You've heard of the big band sound, and we've all seen big bands. Well, this is a band bigger than you've ever seen before. We've got Britain's brightest and best young musicians who, together, are going to play in the biggest jazz band in the world. They've been arriving all day from places as far apart as Wigan and Wandsworth, and there are hundreds of them. Now, everybody knows what musicians are like about their tea breaks, and this lot are no exception. Just keeping them fed and watered is a mammoth task. Well, they're all here to help us celebrate our 21st anniversary, but I think they're actually here for a very good time as well. Is it difficult to play the tuba? The tuba's the one that goes boo, 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 isn't it? Well, thank you for talking to me. Where did you come from today? Oh, not far. You can walk home. Do you think you're good? Not for you to say, it's for us to find out, eh? Thank you for talking to me. See you later on. Do you think we're all going to be able to play together? Yeah! Of course we are! Back to you, Roy!
Thanks, Cheryl. And the crucial point is that to make it a record, everyone has to play together. Now, we've got the space, and the record we're trying to beat is a band of 181 players set in Edinburgh in 1989. Now, we know we have more musicians than that, and we'll know exactly how many a bit later. But they've only practiced in groups so far. They've never actually played in a group this big. And the man who has to make it all work is Clark Rundell from the Royal Northern College of Music, our conductor for today. Hey, Clark.
Thanks, Roy. Thanks very much. Should be fun.
I know, you've got the big job. Now, you're up here so they can all see you.
That's right.
And this is a big band. So do you think it's a musical possibility?
Well, all these students have had the benefit of tuition from some of Britain's top jazz players and teachers as a result of the Daily Telegraph's marvelous young jazz promotion. And it should just be a matter of putting it together, really.
Right. And what are we going to be playing?
Well, Des Tong and Sissy Stone have done a little tune for us, just called Young Jazz on Record Breakers.
So we're on the move. Everyone's being counted by officials from the Guinness Book of Records, and with the new editor of the Guinness Book, Peter Matthews, here to supervise. Peter, welcome. It's your first visit to Record Breakers.
Thank you. It is, and a great occasion to be here. Fantastic. 21 years of Record Breakers. Marvellous occasion.
Well, we're looking forward to the next 21, actually. Now, where should I go to be counted?
I'm sorry, Cheryl. Unless you've learned to play a jazz instrument very quickly, you won't get in the record.
But I can sing anyway, can't I, even if I'm not counted?
Surely you can.
OK, I'm on my way. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Well, fortunately, I won't be singing on my own because London Beat are here. Hiya, guys.
Hi, Cheryl.
You're Record Breakers too, aren't you?
That's quite right, indeed, because I've been thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. Most played record in America, 1991. Shapow-pow.
Oh, I'm flattered. You've been thinking about me all that time.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and break another
Why not?
record.
Why not, indeed?
So here we go on a musical odyssey that should take us to a new world record. We're starting small, but keeping it in the family with my son Benjamin on saxophone. And from a very famous jazz family, Alec Danforth on double bass. And a welcome for Mark and Andy, from the big band. And a special welcome for one of Britain's hottest jazz pianists, Jason Ravello. And of course, our vocal section. Here we go. As the song progresses, various sections will join in and the numbers will grow until we reach that record. Well, I've got to say that I wasn't sure that it could be done.
But it was.
It certainly was, yeah. Oh, what a way to close the series.
And celebrate the anniversary.
Yeah. 21 years, eh? A fantastic 21st series. I want to thank all our guests and record breakers that we've met this year, and of course today. A special thank you to everyone who helped set up this fantastic record attempt. Yeah! And what about keeping 459 musicians all together? Let's hear it for Clark! Yeah, but most of all, what can we say to the world's biggest band, huh? You were fantastic, folks. Thank you very much for turning up today. Have you enjoyed yourselves?
Some of you were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Oh, terrific. And we'll see you next time on Record Breakers.
Goodbye.
Bye now. My soul. Let's go.
Dedication. That's what you need if you want to be the best, and if you want to be the rest. Dedication's what you need. Down up your
Quiet.
"3,000 aerospace jobs could be under threat."
A deal with Taiwan is still not signed, and now a French consortium is counterbidding for a $250 million contract.
Kurdish guerrillas say they won't harm a Stockport cyclist who's been abducted.
And the new report warning that the rush hour could last all day by the next century.
Good evening. Officials from British Aerospace have arrived in Taiwan in an attempt to finalise a deal on which 3,000 Northwest jobs depend. Last September, the company announced a joint venture to build the 146 regional jet in Taiwan. But now it's reported that government officials and bankers there may be having second thoughts. At the same time, a French company is understood to have tabled a rival proposal.
It looked like the perfect marriage, a lifeline for BAE's loss-making regional jet business, and for the Taiwanese, a ready-made product and an instant entry into the aerospace business. But nearly a year after the engagement was announced, the union has still to take place. The factory is ready, but deserted, as BAE executives haggle with bankers, the Taiwan government and others over financing and the level of technology to be handed over in the joint venture, what's known as technology transfer. Now there may be a new player. The French company Dassault is believed to have